So let's talk about the string warm-ups 1. The first thing that you have is a theme, and the theme is pretty simple. It's just walking up your D string and then hitting your A string and coming back down. So when we look at it, our first note being D, then E, this is F sharp, this is G, and then A, and then back down. Pretty simple, nothing major. We're going to do this and go nice and slow at 60 beats per minute. Just the theme. Here we go. So we're starting on our D string. We've got our nice relaxed bow hold. Getting that pinky unlocked. Our thumb is relaxed and curved. And we're setting at that middle bowing lane. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to be using those same notes for each of the variations thereafter. The variation has just been condensed so you can see the rhythm, but you're not having to have the whole thing written out. So variation A is all eighth notes. So you're going to use much smaller bow. If you use bowing from the 25% mark to the 75% mark, now you're only going to go from 25 to 50 and use this smaller section, because an eighth note is half the length of a quarter note. So when we play this, we're going to set, and if we have our tempo, it's just going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and your bow is just going to go back and forth. Then we add in our fingerings and we use the exact same left hand shape. So let's try that. Here we go. I'll try it, and then you try it. 2, 3, 4. Get ready. Your turn. Now B is combining the two. You're using eighth notes and quarter notes. Your turn. So nothing too crazy there. Then you add in your left hand. So I'll play, you play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice the longer bow. Your turn. C, again, going back and forth. You've got a longer bow quarter note, shorter bow eighth notes. I'll play, you play. 2, 3, 4. Long, short, short, long, short, short. Your turn. Next up, D. Same kind of idea as C, but flipped. 1, 2, ready, and. E is just half notes. Half notes last 2 beats, so that long. So we're going to keep our bow nice and steady. We're going to have to slow our bow down a little bit, which then means we're also going to have to use a little more pressure. So we got to make sure that we're not doing too light, because then we'll get that bobble sound. So if we add just a touch of more pressure, it lets us settle into the string. So here we go. E, 1, 2, ready, and. Your turn. The last one I want you to look at is F. F is combining the half note and the eighth note. Everything after F, we start getting into different time signatures, different bowings, things that we'll cover in the coming weeks. But A through F is the most important part to get started. So F, you've got a half note and then eighth notes. So you're going to have a very long and heavy bow, slow, and then you're going to have a much smaller bow and much faster bow. Okay? So we should have this kind of idea. And you see I'm using much smaller bow for the eighth note compared to what I used in A, B, C, and D. Okay? Here we go. F. 1, 2, I play, you play. And that's your string warm-up.